Good evening, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and followers from around the world. Our guest tonight is the one and only Maria Cordero. Yeah.
Thank you, Dato. Thank you.
She needs no introduction, but for those followers in other parts of the world, she's a very well-known singer, actress, DJ, TV host, and she has her own fabulous cooking show on cable TV. I'm proud to say that she's my friend. Yeah. Okay.
I'm so proud to be your friend
Right.
too, that you know.
She comes to Malaysia regularly. That is before the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay. And today we want to catch up with Maria to find out what has been happening to her in Hong Kong. And of course, Maria, welcome on board. How have you been keeping?
Well, same like you, we have to keep in Hong Kong. We can't go anywhere. But since I'm doing the Facebook things, it's just help. You know, it helps that I can connect around the world. People, you know, actually when I started a year ago, because it's so bored. So I start cooking, you know, in the Facebook, in the YouTube. But hey, I get reconnected with a lot of friends, new people and stuff, you know, that you make it as I'm looking forward for every Saturday night, you know, what are you going to cook? What are you going to do? You know, so at least there's something to do. You get what I mean?
Yes. Maria, I understand that you have taken your vaccination jabs.
Two.
What was it like? And what kind of vaccine did you take?
Sinovac.
Sinovac.
Sinovac, yes.
Okay.
Nothing. At first I'm quite scared because there's somebody say, oh, after the vaccine, do you feel anything? Nothing, just inject in my hand and then I go home. They say, don't do anything, rest for 1 week, the doctor said.
Okay.
Then I sit down there, nothing happened, you know. So I just keep life as usual. And then the second injection, they keep telling me because of your age, darling, I'm over 67, you know. So they say rest for 1 week, don't go hiking because now I like to walk, you know, in the morning, you know, nothing to do. Say don't do any exercise. Okay. And then my family, of course, my son said, don't go hiking, don't do this, don't do that, don't dance, don't. Okay. You know, old people, you know, in the house you have to listen, but nothing. I don't feel anything. But my daughter-in-law take the other one. He take what did Java take? The other one.
Pfizer.
Huh?
Pfizer, the American one.
She have a swollen hand and she have a fever for 1 day. Okay,
I see. Maria, in Hong Kong, do you get to choose the vaccine that you want to? Like, of course, we have Pfizer, AstraZeneca, and Sinovac. You can choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can choose whatever you want.
Okay. In Malaysia, you don't have an option. You have a choice of Sinovac, AstraZeneca, and of course, Pfizer. When you go for the vaccine, you will only know at that point. If you don't want, oh, well, it's too bad. You know, you can't choose. There's only one. So in Hong Kong, you get to choose.
Yeah, you can choose whatever you want.
Okay. So now, in Malaysia, we are going to the second stage. The first stage was for the frontliners, the doctors, the nurses, the pharmacists, the ambulance, the soldiers, you know, and the policemen. So the next stage starts from April 19, where people who are 60 and above will get a chance to have their injection. So I'm turning 60 in May. So every day
you have your injection in May.
Possible.
1 month more.
So every day I check my phone. Are they calling me for vaccine and everything? Okay, now you know that despite this availability of vaccine, it's very strange. Those people like me who have not got my jabs want to go for the jabs, but there are many people who are qualified for the jabs, but they do not want to go for the jabs. Do you have the situation similarly in Hong Kong?
Same in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Same. They worried that, you know, what's going to happen to me if I don't take the vaccine. But why don't you worry about if you don't take the vaccine, how do you go out?
Correct.
Hey, every vaccine, that doesn't mean that it proves 100%, but it helps. That's why there's vaccine. You know, like people, we can see people get infected and we have a big family. Come on, we all have big family. The reason why I take the vaccine, because my family is big. And my job, my kind of job I meet people, you know, all the time. And sometimes I have to go out for meeting and having dining out and stuff. So I don't want to bring any sickness, anything back to my family. Because to care about your family is to take the vaccine to protect yourself, so you do not give any sickness to your family.
Yes.
This is how I think.
Yeah. I think that these people who are reluctant to take the vaccine, I think they have been reading too many fake news on internet, on social media. And apart from that, I think that, you know, you only have some few cases where people have blood clot, okay? But they take it to mean that, oh, everybody gets a blood clot. That's a problem.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cases like injection for flu. Every year I take that. Because since I'm I take that for many years, since I'm over 65, to protect myself, you know, from the flu vaccine. Every year we take that. Every vaccine, there is some side effect. Somebody have the side effect. But before you take the vaccine, they always ask you, do you have high blood pressure? Do you have allergic? Do you have the, you know, that there's certain things you can study. But now people study too much. They listen to too much. Oh, this one changed your DNA. This is from here. That is from here. This is from China. It's only good for Chinese. This is from Europe. It's only good for European. And this is for... Come on, darling, please, please, you know, like antibiotic. Do they write there Chinese antibiotic, British antibiotic, German British antibiotic, African antibiotic? No, come on.
Correct.
Because we are locked down. They have nothing to do. They use their brain to think too much, too much. You know, I tell you, life, I believe in God. I tell you, if He want to bring you, nobody can stop.
Yes.
But He don't like you yet. No matter what, you can't go there. Come on.
Right. Yes.
That's always, you know, be happy and enjoy what you have. We are very lucky that we have the vaccine. Do you know, around the world there are people who doesn't have vaccine?
Yes.
You know, I seen in, I don't know whether you saw in that one Malaysian Chinese boy is only 20 something years old. When he is in England, he was diagnosed that he had that COVID-19. But every day he called up to the health department. They just talked to him. And then he said on the 6th day, he fainted. He called the ambulance. The ambulance didn't come. And then when he wake up after 3 something hours, he called. He said, of course we don't come. If you have COVID, don't come. If you can survive for 14 days and then you call me. Then on the 6th, I think on the 7 days, he passed away. Just 20 something, you know? So if we had the vaccine that time, at least it helps him, you know? And we see a lot, like I have family in England, I have family in States, I have family in Australia. You know, like England and States, if you have the COVID, you don't come to the hospital. It's not come here to the hospital, I take care of you. Don't come to the hospital. We'll talk to you on the phone. That means you have to build your own immune system. So if we have the vaccine, it helps us to build our immune system to fight the COVID-19. That's why we are taking the injection. You think it's funny to take an injection? No. The reason why we take that just to protect ourselves. You know, I don't know what they are thinking. They want to know which DNA, which... Do you know it? No, I don't know it. You know, like the flu vaccine, you take it anyway. I take it every year. I don't go to a test. This vaccine is from which country, from which lab. They even check from which lab, you know? Come on.
And I think
too much time.
I think, Maria, I think people should also not worry too much about whether they take a Chinese one or American one, because they're worried that, oh, if I take a Sinovac, I can't go to UK or US. You know, I think they should stop worrying about that, because at some point, I think that it's only logical that they will sort out this little problem. You know, sort it out.
Come on, no matter what vaccine, if you don't take, you can't go nowhere. And even you take, we still go nowhere. You worry too far.
Yes. Okay, Maria, I want to ask you this. Okay, now since the COVID-19 pandemic, what kind of precautions that you take when you're doing the video shooting, you know, the TV shooting? What do you do to protect yourself in the studio?
In the studio, I have all the spray And also all of other people, I don't wear a mask, they wear a mask. They must wear a mask. And when they come in, I spray them from head to toe. And nobody can wear shoes to the studio or to my house because I'm filming in my house.
Yes. Yeah,
nobody can, because shoes, you step around the floor and think, 100% there's virus there. So no shoes. My advice is no shoes should go inside the house. That's one thing. And second, every time when we came back to the house, when we pass by, we spray before we come in. And when we came in, I go right away, change, take a shower. This is how I protect myself. And also when we have to go out, I always bring a spray along, you know. Those sprays that I brought, it's not 70% alcohol. No, that is a spray I brought from Sicily that doesn't hurt my hand, you know. So, you know, a lot of people, they have all this cut in their hand because of too much alcohol. Everywhere I go, I don't mind whether how you look at me. I spray every table. I spray the spoon, the knife, the fork. I spray the plate. I spray everything because protecting yourself is the most important thing. And also, I try to go toilet before I go out to avoid public toilet because they told, I have doctors that told me, you know, when you flush the toilet, you have to cover it because when you flush, the germs will go 6 feet apart and it just go like that. So now well, of course, sometimes you go public toilet also, then you can see people cover the public toilet before they flush. So this is how you have to help each other. Everybody do a little bit. Everybody do something to protect. And also the mask that you wear, the moment you come in, you know, take out the rubber band so that people will not pick it up and reuse it, throw it, you know, in the dustbin. You have to learn because these things around the world, people are teaching you, wash your hand all the time and stuff. This you must do to protect yourself and to protect your family.
Maria, has the studio started that they are resuming their production, their shooting of videos? Have they started back?
Yeah, I do instead of going to the studio, I did it in my house.
So the cooking shows are not done at your house?
In my house. It's in my house now. And then I just did a week ago a singing program with the other 3 of my girlfriends.
Love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. I love you all.
That is my own studio. So everybody have to wear masks, and then we keep a 1.5 meter distance, and then only 4 of us didn't wear the mask. But in the studio, this is what I expect them to do. Before anybody go to the studio, I request them to go to the government test, not your self-test. Go to the government to test the COVID. Everybody have to have the proof before they come to my studio. So I don't think I'm asking too much. Anyway, it's free. In Hong Kong, the test is free.
So Maria, like I mean, this drama series like by TVB, you know, all those shooting with kissing, hugging, you know, that cannot be done, right? Physical touching.
No, well, they are still doing it, but you really have to go to the government to check that you have negative proof. Of course, we buy those things that you can check yourself. No, you have to have the government proof of this COVID tests. And then Hong Kong, we have a website that the government made. Anywhere you go in TVB studio or you go to anywhere, you have to show it's in your phone that they can follow you. How long you've been there? Whom have you met? Where have you been? So everybody's following that, so they can trace back. Where do the virus? Where did you get the virus and things? So it's doing quite well.
But concerts, are they allowed in Hong Kong now?
Pardon?
Concerts, performance, shows.
Oh, yes. But you can have only 50% of the sitting capacity. Then you have to sit here, then have space and sit and have space like that. Some concert, like not all, not all. There's few concerts, but there's one concert. After the concert, there is a few people who get that, so they stop it again. And for a while now, since it come down, they are starting to open it up again.
What about horse racing?
Horse racing, nobody go there. Everybody watching the TV.
But the horses are allowed to race.
Yeah, the horses, of course, they are allowed to race. But
no,
you only bet on at home. You watch TV.
no crowd, nothing. No football matches too.
Football matches still have a bit, but not no, still have, because there's clubhouse. My grandchild also go for football match, cricket match, and things like that, you know. But it's within the club itself, you know. It's not like your cup competition and things. No, you play with your own club, that bunch of people. That's it. But having the team playing together, no, not yet. Not yet.
Maria, I always feel that the people in Hong Kong are more health conscious. They take precautions to take care of themselves because you have experienced SARS. So you have gone through the experience, and and most of the people in Hong Kong, they wear the mask after that. Of course,
right away.
Yeah, in UK and US, they're still questioning whether they should wear masks or not wear masks. Okay, now I want to talk about the attitude of people in Hong Kong towards taking care of themselves. You have spoken a lot about how you take care of themselves, but generally after SARS, what did most people in Hong Kong do to sort of like take the precautions to take care of themselves?
Well, during the SARS, it comes so sudden, and then it's so fierce. So from that point, and that, like the nurse, the doctor, they cannot even go home. The people who work in the hotel and things, they cannot even go home and see these people. So we have that experience to tell us, once you have this kind of sickness, you know, these germs, the first thing you have to cover your mouth and you have to protect yourself. Not what do the government give me to protect myself? No, it's your life, your responsibility. That's one thing I have to say. Because of the SARS, we do it very well. Because in Europe, in America, in England, they don't have that experience. They don't even believe there's a COVID-19. They call it super flu. It's only a flu. Because because my daughter is anesthesia in Phoenix. Long time before we discovered this COVID, she already told me there's a super flu in America. A lot of people die. My daughter wear the mask all the time, you know, and wear gloves and things. But until now, they still, a lot of people don't believe. They say it's a flu. It's just a flu. They don't believe that it's so important. You know, these germs is so fierce.
Correct. And when they see Asians wearing masks, they get very upset, you know.
No, they even beat you up.
Correct.
Yeah, they take off the mask, take off the mask. That's what my daughter said. The whole family went out. They keep shouting to them, take off your mask, take off your mask. But don't mind them, you know, just mind your own business. This is how the mentality, they never see that importance and it's dangerous, the dangers of this sickness. They never think. They always say it's a lie, it's a lie. I heard somebody say, oh, they just lie to sell the vaccine. My God.
Okay, Maria, you know that it's more than 1 year since I met up with you. Malaysia misses you, okay?
I miss Malaysia so much. Okay. I miss Malaysia. I keep telling everybody I want to go back. I want to go back. My house, my friends. My God. My lasiloma. So many things, you know, my okra, my all the dishes, all the things, you know, so nice. I really, because every 3 months I come back to Malaysia. Actually, every 3 months I come back. You know, it's my second home and things, you know. My husband love. Every time when he go to Sabah, he don't come back. I came back first, and then I have to call him back. Come back. Because he loved taking picture of the birds. They hide there for 4, 5 hours, 6 hours just to take a picture. He like fishing. He like playing golf there. There's so many things to do there, you know. But my God, it's just locked down here. I miss Malaysia so much.
So Maria, you have an apartment in Kota Kinabalu in Sabah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so what's happened to that apartment? It must be gathering dust. When was the last time you went to the apartment?
More than a year ago. I never expect that, never. You never expect that. So now I'm worrying. I'm going to call my friend. First, no electric.
Oh.
Second, no water.
I mean, the bills are not paid.
Yeah. The management fee, yes, I'm able to pay. I told the management to pay for me. He said, we cannot do that. So, okay, then I'll come back and then I'll arrange it, So, and not only that, is the apartment is 3,600 square feet.
Ooh,
so I'm thinking when I go home, how many days I'm going to spend to clean it?
Okay. Oh, you need you need an army of soldiers, army of helpers to clean up the place.
Darling, Malaysia is very good. I have an army of friends.
Okay.
Friends are very helpful, in Malaysia. Friends are very, very, very helpful. I'm really looking forward to come back, join my friends and then clear the house. I love the beach, the seaside, things. It's so wonderful.
Well, was that the reason why you decide to buy the apartment in Kota Kinabalu, the seaside and everything?
Yeah, because I used to bought in KL first when Bangsa first built.
Okay.
I brought that already. That time is the whole house is only 500,000 ringgit.
Yeah. Okay.
That time, yeah. So I brought in KL, I sold and things because KL is catching up like Hong Kong, very busy.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Very traffic, very busy, everything. But when you go to Sabah, you can go to 5 Island, you can go to the mountain, you can, it's so relaxed. And also in Malaysia, one thing similar like my family, because my family is a big family. Every time you go to eat, you have the grandmother, you have this, you have that. But in Sabah, you can see, wow, you sure they are family, a whole bunch of them. And that family thing is very close like my family. And my family, honestly, we have Portuguese, we have Chinese, we have Korean, we have Indian, we have Pakistani, we have what else?
United Nations.
English. We have so many. We are like international, in our family. And then when you go to Malaysia, it's like your home. It's like you blend with, just like that. You go with so easy to blend with. It's like a family thing. This is what I really like, And in Sabah, you can go along the seaside and things and play whatever. It's really beautiful. I love KL too. I have a lot of friends like you, like Winnie, a lot. But it's
Jimmy Choo.
Yeah, Jimmy too. And it's visit. It's a good time. But to relax, it's Sabah. Like my husband is not here anymore, but before we used to go there. I cook, my husband wash, and then he'll have a coffee in the veranda and look at the seaside. Yeah, and then I bake him some pie, bake him some cookies and things. Actually, both of us just sit there the whole day watching, the sunset.
Wow.
This is what we like, This is what I like, my life. Go and play some golf. Beautiful.
But Maria,
beautiful.
You have not bought an apartment or a house in Penang, my hometown. You must buy one there.
Oh, yeah, Penang is your hometown.
And
but you have a lot of honkies there.
And the most famous Hong Kong actress is Fong Popo, the Shirley MacLaine of the 60s.
Yes. And I have a friend who's a builder that built a lot of apartments for Hong Kong people in Penang. I didn't know that you're from Penang.
Yeah, my hometown. We'll go. When you come back to Malaysia, we'll go to Penang with Jimmy Choo. Jimmy Choo's hometown too.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Sure.
No, Maria, I hear these dogs barking. Tell me about your doggy family.
Actually, my dogs, I don't buy dogs. I get it from people who don't want dogs. So I have a dog which is Pasahang mixed with Rottweiler. And then I adopt a dog, is a female dog that was German Shepherd, and also Mary. I don't know. It's 4 different kind of mix, and then my dog is 2 kind of mix. So they have she got pregnant. I have 11 babies. I help her to deliver because she delivered 12 hours. My God, you know, I'm helping her to deliver 11 babies. The number 11 one,
not
yeah,
okay.
the number 11 when he came out dead already. So right away I used my mouth to save him. I save him. I save him. So it's a very good thing. Then I find my friends. I didn't expect to have 11 in one pregnancy. So I give to the friend, which makes sure they love dogs because I love dogs.
Yes.
So I reserve 4 of them. So I have 6 big dogs, which is around 50 kilo per dog.
Wow.
Really big.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 small dogs inside the house. So I have 8 dogs that you have to take care all the time. Like the big dog, we have to walk them 3 times a day. And you have to cook for them because those big dogs, they need bones. I get the bones and then I have to boil it, make sure it's not oily and things. And then you have to let them, I tell you, the leg of lamb, the bones of the leg of lamb, you just throw it to him. They go, I tell you, within 5 minutes, finish. Not seconds, but few minutes. Finish.
Taking care of dogs is a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yes, but lucky, I have so many dogs. This more than 1 year. Really, they keep me company and they keep me busy.
And very loyal, very loyal.
Yes. They keep you busy and they're very loyal. And they know when you are sad. And they know when you are happy. They really know. I remember when...
They're calling you.
Yeah. And then when my husband passed, I'm sad. When I sit down in the garden, they just sit next to you without doing anything. They really know. You think the dog don't understand? They know.
Yes.
Because I sit alone in the garden, you know, this is where me and my husband sit down and things. So we just sit there. 6 of them sit there without moving. Just accompany you. They know your feeling, you know, when you feel sad, when you feel happy, when you're worried, they really know. They really know. Yeah, that dogs is a human best friend. Really. And they're very loyal. Since the day they're born, they'll accompany you until the end.
Yes.
You are the only love. A lot of people will say, we only love you. You can't say that, but the dog can say that. We only love you.
So I've got 3 dogs.
You have 3 dogs,
I got 2 huskies and 1 poodle. And they all, every night, one of the dogs sleep with my daughter. The other 2 sleep in my room. So they're really family friends, really family members, not friends.
Yes. Dogs are family members, really.
Okay,
really.
Maria, thank you so much for spending time with us on the Saturday night. I know you're really busy. You're gonna get ready to do your filming soon in a short while. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I miss you. Please give my regards to Jimmy, Winnie, you know, Jesse, everybody, and your wife and your daughter.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you
so much. Okay, and we hope to catch up again soon.
Yeah, and send my love to all the people in Malaysia.
Sure, we miss you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, please like, share, and follow Maria Cordero and RealChunWai on social media. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.